Developer licenses are recorded on the blockchain, and information is available to view via the DIMO Identity API.
Wait, is my information public then? Hi, this is James Lee. I'm head of developer relations here at DIMO.
Hey, I'm Barrett. I'm a developer relations engineer at DIMO.
Hey, Barrett. In our last session, we talked about DIMO accounts. I'm so ready to start as a developer working with DIMO data. Can you walk us through the next steps?
Yeah, definitely. So if you already have a DIMO account from the DIMO mobile app, or you've registered via a third-party DIMO app before, you can actually use those same login credentials for the DIMO Developer Console as well. So even if you've never logged in before. So that's just one part of the magical components of the global account system.
What if somebody is completely new to DIMO?
Yeah, sure. So if you're totally new and you don't have an account anywhere else, you can just create one right here in the developer console using your email. And to start, simply head to console.dimo.org and sign up using a social login or your email. During the sign-up process, you'll be asked a few questions so that we can learn a bit more about you and the app that you're planning on building. And yeah.
So what happens next?
So once you're signed up, you'll land on a dashboard. From the dashboard, you can view information about your existing developer licenses if you have them already, view and update billing information, and get quick access to webhooks, support, and documentation, as well as checking out the uptime status of our APIs.
Sounds like a lot to go through. What should we focus on first?
So let's focus on creating your first developer license and getting it fully set up and ready to use. Developer licenses are recorded on the blockchain, and information is available to view via the DIMO Identity API.
Wait, is my information public then?
No, so rest assured that all private information, such as your API keys or associated email addresses, will never be recorded to the blockchain or be publicly available. DIMO doesn't even store your API keys.
Wow, not even my API keys. So how do I actually go on and create a license?
So if this is the first time you're logging into the developer console, you'll see a button that says create a license. Click on that and then give your developer license a name.
Are there any restrictions on the name?
No, so the name of your license must be unique amongst all the developer licenses on the network, but otherwise just remember that this is going to be publicly viewable name via the Identity API. So once you've given a license a name, click continue and then refresh the page. If you don't see your license right away, give the blockchain a good 30 seconds before refreshing.
A few moments later.
Nice. So once I see the license, what's next?
Yeah, so once you see the license in your dashboard, click on the license details button to set up your license. On the top left of the screen next to your license name is where you'll find the token ID of your license. This is a number that's unique to your developer license and can be used to query the Identity API for information about your license.
Is there anything else that I should pay attention to?
Yeah. Below your license name, you'll also find the client ID for your license. This can also be used to query the Identity API to get information about your license. But more importantly, the client ID will be used in Login with DIMO and is also used for authenticating with our APIs. We'll touch on that a bit more in another video.
Okay, so I have my license created. How do I use it?
Yeah, so you'll begin by generating an API key. For security purposes, the API key will only be displayed once, so be sure to store it somewhere safe.
Are there any security best practices I should follow?
We also recommend rotating API keys on a regular basis for additional security as well.
Good call out. All right, so what else do I need to set up?
So next, you'll also want to add a redirect URI. If you're just getting started with DIMO tools, this can be anything such as the localhost environment that you're using.
So what if I want to use this in production later?
Well, this redirect URI can also be used to redirect users back to your application when using Login with DIMO. So you'll want to make sure you eventually add a valid production-ready domain that you already own. So you can always add more redirect URIs in the future as well.
So once I have the API key and the redirect URI, am I ready to go?
Yeah, exactly. So once you've generated at least a set of an API key and one redirect URI, you've officially configured a developer license, meaning that you can begin using both Login with DIMO and any of the available DIMO SDKs.
Wow, this has been incredibly helpful, Barrett. Thanks for walking me through the whole process.
Yeah, of course, James. That should give you everything that you need to get started with your DIMO developer license. I'll see you in the next session.